Hey people, how the frigs it going today? Yeah, it's not quite the weekend, but I did feel like doing a little filming. So let's do a little filming, shall we? Yay, filming. So, oh man, the past, 3 days? Yeah, 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Come home from wherever I was, come into the house, let the dog out, and I go in the living room, only to find out the dog has already relieved himself on the carpet. So, you can scold the dog and be like, "You're a bad boy. Oh, you're a bad boy. You're just a bad little boy. Why'd you do that on the carpet?" They're not going to listen. They don't care. They're little dogs. They're stupid. Little dogs don't listen to shit. You tell them they're bad, they don't care. They'll give you that little sad, depressed look like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I did that," but then 10 minutes later they're shitting on the carpet again. So I needed to come up with a solution to my problem. And the solution was a simple one. A very, very, very simple one. A mother friggin' baby gate. That's right, guys. Put a baby gate up between this here when I leave. Going to work, baby gate goes up. Then this little dummy can't go in there and take a shit on my exercise equipment. So happy now. Best 1997 at Walmart ever spent right here on this plastic crank extending freaking baby gate. Just brilliant. Now, some of you out there probably think this is cruel. Like, "Oh man, that's not fair. You're leaving and you're not giving your dog full rein over to the house. That's really not nice, man. How would you feel if your parents did that to you?" Or they would try and justify it some way like that, like all dummies do. And honestly, people, if you think about it, could be a lot worse, right? You guys remember when I used to crate train Oreo? I used to just lock him in a cage for 8 hours while I went off to work and did my thing, and then came back and let him out. But for 8 hours of a day, poor stupid was locked in a cage. Yeah, could have went back to that. Could have just went out and bought another crate and said, "Well, the dog's being stupid. He's getting crated while I'm at work." No, I think the baby gate idea is good, because then he still has free reign over the kitchen and the living room. And yeah, the cat can still go anywhere she wants. So, for some reason, she's just too stupid to realize she can jump over the baby gate. Not sure why she's such a dummy. Then again, she was raised by Oreo, so maybe that's why she's such a dummy. I don't know. Anyway, people, my breakfast is made. Bacon and eggs. Yum, yum. Gonna go drop this in my face. Deal with this stupid thing every friggin' time the camera goes on him. And yeah, go from there. Alrighty, guys, it's the exciting time where I gotta go to work, but we're gonna have a little talk on the road about something I found out about that's pretty freaking cool. Well, I think it's cool. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when it happens, if it happens. If it's cool or not. And that should prevent this guy from pooping in the living room. Yay! I don't know where the cat is. The cat can't jump it. I don't know why. She can jump it. She totally can make the jump. But she just won't. So, I'll have to figure that one out. I know she can... Oh, I was wondering where she was. And then I heard the meow and I saw the tail. Hello, little kitten witten. What are you doing? Yeah, you're a mouse face. You're a mouse face. Who's a mouse face? Oh, he's a mouse face. Anyway. Gotta get off to work, but as you guys know, I lost a lot of weight over the past, that's my hand. She just rode her teeth across my friggin' pinky finger. And now she's doing it to my arm. What? You want pets? You want a pet? You want a pet? Oh, you want a pet? Yes, you do. You just want a pet. Who's a mouth face? Who's a little mouth face? She's a little mouth face. But as you guys know, over the past year and a bit, I lost a shit ton of weight. I went from 330 pounds down to, I'm going to say roughly 210. That's where I've been kind of hovering. And I'm happy at that weight, so don't really want to lose too much more. Just want to get the body fat down. And a lot of people think it's due to the keto diet. You know, high fat, moderate protein, super low carbs. Lose weight, feel great. Does it work? Well, you can bet your damn Skippy it works. Do I have everything? Got my wallet, got my keys, got my coffee money, got my phone. Okay, we got everything we need. Let's pitter patter. Well, the real thing that started making me lose weight wasn't just the diet. See, the problem with keto is a lot of people get it in their brain that when you're on keto, you can just eat whenever you want. Calories don't matter. Just go to town on food. Just have at her. You can eat all the food you want and you will not get fat. That's what they think. That you can just calorie overload. I forgot my lunch. Son of a bitch. Talking about food and it just clicked in like, hey dude, you forgot to grab one of your pre-packs. Oh man, I forget my brain if it wasn't screwed into my head. Anyway, let's go grab that pre-pack. The main issue with keto diet is people think that you can just ingest all of the calories you want in a day, and because you're eating high fat, low carb, and moderate protein, there won't be any adverse effects. Well, calories in, calories out still matters, because if you take in more fat than you're burning in a day, because as I mentioned before, fat is 9 calories, carbs are 4, protein's 4. So if you're taking in, let's say, 2,200 calories worth of fat, but you're only excreting or burning, whatever, a whopping 2,000, so you're taking in 2,200 and 2,000 calories and fat are being burnt, then you still have 200 calories sitting there doing nothing, which is going to store into fat, which is going to start putting weight on. So, despite popular belief of, on keto, I can just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and there'll be no adverse effects. Sorry to say, my friends, but that is a big hawk of bull duty. Now, keep in mind on keto, it's really, really hard to overeat though, because fat is very satiating. When you're eating a high-fat diet, you're going to find it harder to do what you used to do with all the carbs, like sitting down and pounding back a bag of potato chips, like Doritos, for instance. That whole bag, that 250 gram bag, is about 1,850 calories in one freaking bag. A 40-ounce steak is about 1,500 calories. A 40-ounce steak could sustain you all day long, and you'll never have another hunger pain again throughout the entire day. A bag of Doritos, however, you'll be hungry 2 hours after consumption because of how fast you'll absorb it. This is where the high fat comes in, and why it's effective is it's hard to overeat on keto. Not saying impossible. People have done it. I've known people that jumped on keto after they saw me, and they're still packing on the pounds, and they're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? How come it worked for him and not for me? Well, that's where my favorite tool that I bought came into the equation. Guys, that tool I'm talking about is my Fitbit. I freaking love this thing, not just because the watch tells me how much I'm burning. Yeah, I know the calorie counter on it's not exactly bang on superstar, but it's good enough, good stuff. There's other calorie counters out there, like Google Fit has theirs, Apple has theirs, Samsung has theirs, LG has theirs. Everybody has their own little counter. But the reason why I liked Fitbit so much was not so much for the watch. It was for the application that goes on the phone.
They probably have one of the most extensive applications available for fitness and nutrition tracking on the market. Literally, you can scan the barcodes off the foods you're consuming, put down the serving size that you're having, and it'll tell you exactly how many calories you're taking in, and then break down the macronutrients. So you can therefore look at it and go, okay, so I'm hitting my 65-35, 65% fat, 30% protein, 5% freaking carbs, and know that you're on target. And then you can go on the website and actually get the complete gram breakdown of your carbs to fats to proteins to make sure you're under that 30, or if you're eating dirty keto, 50. FitnessPal is not too bad, but it's nowhere near the extensiveness of the Fitbit. And with the extra accessories, such as the weigh scale that will do your BMI, and the new watches that have VO Max sensors, all that fun stuff, it really is a game changer when you're trying to manage your weight, because you can monitor your calories in and your calories out and make sure you're hitting that target. And after I got my Fitbit, that was the game changer. That's when the weight really started coming off, because I was really more aware of what I was doing, what I was eating, and it really opened my eyes. Now recently, this article's been popping up in the news that Fitbit is taking a real hit. As in, they're not selling their smartwatches as much, mainly because there's better alternatives on the market, such as the Apple Watch, Samsung's watch, and a lot of the Google Wear watches that are either A, cheaper and have more functions, or B, Apple, a lot of people buy Apple iPhones. So why wouldn't they buy a watch that can do basically all the functions of their iPhone on their wrist, so they don't have to reach for their phone more often? Just makes a lot more sense in the long run. Now, Fitbit is thinking of selling the company. And what excites me about this is who's looking at buying it. Guys, Alphabet, Google's company, they're thinking of picking it up. If Google picks up Fitbit, that's going to be an eye-opening game changer for Google. The Google Fit app is going to get a super freaking upgrade. If they adopt all the Google Fit into the Fitbit Fitness. On top of that, the watches, this is what gets me. The Versa 2 was recently released, and it's got Amazon's Alexa on board as a voice assistant. I think that would be pretty balls deep. But I don't know, right now it's all up in the air, but I saw like 5 different media sources talking about this, and it kind of excites me, which is why I haven't pulled the trigger on the new Versa 2 with the VO Max sensor and the Alexa assistant. But I'm telling you guys, you want to lose weight, you got to get a fitness tracker of some sort and a way to track your meals. That's what's going to be the game changer there. Just eating willy-nilly, that's no good. But anyway, people, I'm almost at the office. Got a couple hundred more blocks to go, and then we'll be there. So, I will talk to you guys afterward. Guys, I forgot I was vlogging, so I didn't record the drive home. It is what it is. Yay, he's actually pooping outdoors for a change. It's like a mission complete. And I don't get it. You can jump the gate, right? Okay, just checking. Well, today was a good day at work. It wasn't too busy, it wasn't too slow. And I don't know why, but I got 4 food containers in the freaking sink that I need to wash. Ooh. Gotta climb the baby gate. Gotta keep my babies out. Oh, it's so nice to look over here and not see dog shit. Yeah, so nice. Of course, he's not happy with this whole arrangement. No. I also discovered that my house is warped as frig because,
even though the baby gate is secured and it ain't going anywhere, this bottom section here will flop around like a flounder. Doesn't hang on to save its soul. No, whatever. Anyway, set up son of a bitch. Set up some Google protocols here, and seeing how the kitchen light was on when I came home, and so was the fan. Obviously, they worked. All right, well, I'm gonna get my pre-workout into me and get my workout done, so that I can have the rest of the night to just freaking relax. I haven't been sleeping right lately. And every night this week, I've been getting less and less sleep. And that's not good. That's not good. Especially when you're trying to grow muscle. And I got to thinking about the whole making a video showing the transformation. And it comes back to my whole talk on the state of YouTube as a whole, and what could possibly happen with it over the times, and how basically at any given time, seeing how YouTube is trying to become a Netflix, which is a problem, and them turning their back on their creators, I got to thinking, like, will YouTube still be available for small content creators like myself come the new year? You know, they're changing so much, and it's gotten to the point where they're getting pretty messed up, like how Twitch is. Twitch has a no nudity policy on there, where this is the reason why, like, there were certain workout channels like Scott Herman, Juji Mufu, or Juji and Tom, OK Athletes, if you will. You know, these guys spent a lot of money on streaming equipment just to basically do like an 8-hour stream on Twitch with guests over doing crazy things like deadlifts and talking to the audience and all that. Problem is the moment they took off their shirts because it got too freaking hot because they were moving too much weight, and you know how that is, then they would instantly, like, not instantly, but within an hour after that, the stream would get cut off and shut down, and they get a violation strike for nudity. Even though theoretically, for a guy to walk around without his top, it's acceptable in pretty much everywhere in North America. And for a woman to walk around topless is acceptable in certain locations. I know here in North Bay, if a woman wanted to tarps off and wear no bra and just walk around with the rack out, it's not illegal. It's a distraction probably, because it's not something you see every day. But it's not illegal. Women can totally just take off their tarps and go friggin' tits out, and it's perfectly legal in North Bay. I've seen it twice. Go team them. Because of that, a lot of the fitness athletes that I watch, fitness channels that I watch, fitness athletes, holy crap. The department of redundancy, boys. Anyway, because of that, a lot of them quit streaming on Twitch, and now YouTube is starting to get the same way. I was watching a video from Juji, and he was like, I don't understand how our videos are getting demonetized. We've changed our language. We don't swear as much anymore, and we try and keep it rated PG, and the videos are still getting demonetized. And it's because it tarps off. You know, people like Athlean X, Scott Herman, and a bunch of the other ones are all suffering from this, and they realized when they go a whole video wearing a muscle shirt, it's fine. Even with the odd swear slipped in here and there, it's fine. The moment tarps come off, demonetization occurs, and it's because of a community guideline being that it is nudity. And the problem with that one there, unlike swearing or even music, for instance, like copyright music, which will cause a demonetization, nudity breaks a class 1 type thing, basically a class 1 guideline, and 3 of those strikes, and you're basically done. All the hard work you put into your channel gets shut down. Now, like I've been telling you guys forever, I no longer get paid for my videos because I'm with full screen. Yes, there's ads. Yes, there's money being taken in. But until next month, when I submit my request to be released from full screen, I won't be making any money. It is what it is. They won't pay me because I can't fill out that form. I've talked about that in the past. But that doesn't mean I want my channel blown away. So I got to thinking about that, and it's like, well, how am I going to do this to show the progress if I'm wearing a freaking t-shirt? Like, this doesn't give you much of an idea as to what's going on underneath. You know, you got to physically see it. So I was like, you know what? Maybe the project's about it. I'm still going to do it. Like, my whole battle plan this winter is to try and put on as much muscle as possible, and then come spring, or not spring, but like February, March, to burn off as much fat as possible. But then I got to thinking, maybe I can hit two birds at once with the same stone and do both same time using carnivore and intermittent fast, not intermittent fasting, but extended fasting. So I got to thinking, if I were to use carnivore diet throughout the week, and then on weekends, usually I don't need to eat. I just take the weekends off, Saturday and Sunday. So Friday night around 6, I have my dinner, or 7, I have my dinner after my workout. And then I don't eat again until Sunday. Maybe Sunday at 6, 7, whatever. I have a meal. So I go all day Saturday without eating, and all day Sunday, and then Sunday night. So theoretically, it'd be from Friday at 7 till Sunday at 7. I'm not eating. My body would be in a fasted state. Autophagy would kick in. And then I carry on the following week doing what I do best. And during that time, like normally Saturday, it's mostly cardio. We just go down to the waterfront and play Pokemans. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out in the winter because I don't know how well they clean that area. And I don't know what to expect this winter as far as cold goes. So I can't guarantee Pokemon matches down at the waterfront, but there's other things you can do, right? There's other things you can do. Even if I go low intensity, high volume on the Bowflex and just start pounding out like 50 row reps at low intensity, go 60 seconds row as long as possible, and then rest for 15 minutes, rest for 15 seconds, and then do a HIIT training at low intensity and just try and get the heart rate friggin' up there. That's another good way of doing it. So it's one of those where I'm going to have to think this one through and figure it out. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make like a full length getting swole video because of the new guidelines. And I really don't want to lose my channel, even if I'm not making money off of it. Still got a lot of memories on this channel, a lot of videos that there's no way in hell I could ever download them all again. They're kind of stored on YouTube. So I'm hoping that if they ever do decide to axe my channel, they have a method to download all the content so I can store it, because I haven't been backing anything up. So if they decide to purge the channel, well, I lose all those memories of like the Mexico and the Dominican and, you know, Project Dirty Bird and all the other things I've done on this channel that I kind of would like to keep, but there's no way to like select all, download, save, or there's no button that says, you know, store it in a zip file and download it, because I'm pretty sure I got the bandwidth. I could just set up a download and let it rip, and then in 24 hours I would have the contents, but they don't really have that kind of a thing. So it is what it is. So Project Swole is probably on hold because it is what it is, but I will give you guys vlog updates as I'm going, as always, as to the progress. So you'll see it as I go, and then on the final day I'll do a weigh-in before and after, and maybe by then I'll have some sort of like a tank top or something that won't breach guideline, that I can basically give you a general idea as to what we're looking at. So anyway, I'm going to go upstairs, pound this pre-workout. Blue Dabble Dee Dabble Die, good old Jekyll, the Pump Meister. I was chatting with a guy at work who's also big into fitness. He was actually featured on a TV show for his body transformation. Basically went full-on bodybuilder, got super huge, and they featured him on it's on Netflix. I gotta find the show. I can't remember the name of it, but
I kind of want to check it out and see exactly what he went through, because this shit interests me, people. Bodybuilding's friggin' fun. Anyway, I'm gonna hammer this shake. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace the frig out. Well, I already started eating it, but this is my dinner. Chicken. Just got done a wicked workout. Holy crap, so hungry. Gonna drive this in my face. Alrighty guys, had myself some dinner. Freaking took a big dump. Feeling great. Workout was awesome. Now I gotta let the dog out. So let's go do that now, because he's probably got a potty. Wow. So I'm about ready to shut her down here, because it's currently, according to the coffee maker, 9:46 p.m. And that's pretty damn close to my bedtime. So what I'm doing is just mixing myself up with water here for tomorrow, so that I have it on tap ready to rock. Coffee cup's already in the machine, because I only had one coffee today. One coffee! Are you proud of me? Yeah, you're probably proud of me. At work, all I did was drink green tea, because green tea makes pee. Fact. It's not even fiction. And guys, I drink it black. Well, okay, I drink it green. Because let's face it, it's green tea, right? It's funny, at home, I'll mix up my coffee and I'll add creamer to it and the monk's fruit and all that fun stuff. But at work, I don't have monk's fruit. I ran out. And I don't have creamer. So I just pour it in my travel mug and down the hatch she goes, straight up black. And it's like Folgers. That's what we buy at work. We all pitch in and buy tubs of Folgers. And then we got an industrial coffee maker in the office, and we just make pots of coffee all day. And between myself and 3 other individuals, we'll kill about 6 pots a day. That's probably good. Anyway, let's head upstairs. Anyway, people, tomorrow's another day, and the day after that's another day, and the day after that is the weekend, so I friggin' dig it. So I'm probably going to pick this back up on the weekend. No idea what we're doing. Apparently this is the last weekend I'll be able to hang out with my friend for a while, because her work is picking up and she's going to be busy throughout the whole month of October and November. So I don't know what I'm going to do on the weekends. Probably Pokemon alone or just friggin' lift. A couple things I want to try. My buddy was telling me he was doing this thing that he saw on Juji Mufu's channel, where they were lifting and eating garlic and drinking honey and getting super swole, like getting a super mega pump. And I'm like, man, that sounds like fun. I don't know. We'll see what we get up to. I don't know if I'm going to do that, because that just sounds like the recipe for mega bad breath for the rest of your life. But we'll see what we get up to. But anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think about Google potentially buying out Fitbit. Is that something that you're interested in? I'd like to see where that goes. Like, I do love my Fitbit, guys. This thing is great. But imagine it in Google's hand. Imagine Google Fit becoming the Fitbit app, and all of its power and awesomeness incorporated into every Android phone on the market. That would be a real kick in the face to Apple, because Apple doesn't have technology like this. Well, they do if somebody buys a Fitbit, but if it's proprietary to Android, it's going to make the world a game changer. But anyway, people, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.